Today we're going to be breaking down this weekend's up-and-coming fight night. Dern versus Ribas 2, UFC fight night. Let's get right into it. We're in 2025. It's been a whole long time without any fights, without any news. There's little news here and there, but we're finally in the new year, finally get back in the groove of things. Let's go. Starting all the way at the bottom, I'm going to predict the whole card. Let's be real quick for me. This card is kind of doo-doo. All right, let's go. Joe Silic versus Norol Alivov. I don't even know how to say any of these names, but we're going with Norol. If he has that anything foreign versus, yeah, we're going with this guy from Tajikistan. Any Stan versus United States, you go with the Stan. All right, we got Fatima Klein versus Victoria Dudakova. Okay, so there's a lot of fights, a lot of fighters from the Contender Series making their debut on this fight night. And I don't know if this is one of them, but I know that there's a lot. And for this one, honestly, we're going to go with Victoria. If I'm not mistaken, she's been out for a minute because she had a staph infection in a not the best place for me. But for this one, let me see the stats. We're going to go with Victoria. Yeah. We'll go with Victoria. Just because I feel like they're just both garbage. We're going to go with Magomed versus Bruno Lopez. Bruno Lopez is coming with the Contender Series. And let me see. Honestly, we're going to go with Magomed. We're going to lock in Magomed. I don't even know half these fighters. I've seen them fight before, but it's not people I really care about at all. But it doesn't matter. Let's do it. We're going to go with Ernesta versus Nicole. Nicole is coming with the Contender Series. I believe this is her first or second fight. So I think we'll go with Ernesta just because the experience. Preston Parsons versus Jacoby Smith. We're gonna go with Jacoby Smith because I think he's undefeated and it'll be his debut. I know he's coming up to the Contender Series as well. Yeah, 9-0. So we're gonna go Jacoby Smith. Thiago Moses versus Trey Ogden. We're gonna go with Thiago Moses because he was actually alright. I forgot what fight that he's actually a decent lightweight. Trey Ogden, it's GG's for you. Okay, Marco Tulio of the Contender Series versus Ihor Patuteria from Ukraine. We're gonna go with Ihor just because he's from Ukraine. He's gonna bring out that dog in him, fighting for his country. For me, gonna come to kill Marco. Okay, Jose Johnson versus Philippe Boons. Okay, Jose Johnson is like the tallest flyweight that there is. I think I seen him fight on a random fight night versus one of the Uzbekistans, some short Uzbekistan. He got absolutely controlled and washed. But I'm gonna still go with Jose because his length, his reach for the flyweight division is absolutely insane. All right, is this the main event? Let's see. These fights are so bad. I don't even know if this is the main event. I think it is. Okay. Yeah, they just put this together because just to get the fighters some fights. Okay, starting the rocket off the main event. Puna Healy versus Urus Medic. Okay, I'm gonna go with Urus Medic because Serbia versus the United States. This guy on the left, he looks kind of like right out. It looks pretty dusty. So we're gonna go with Medic from Serbia. Christian Rodriguez versus Austin Bashi. Two Americans going at it. Austin Bashi is coming off the Contender Series. I'm gonna go with Austin Bashi because Christian Rodriguez is really a 135er. He's just not being disciplined. He's gonna get his ass smoked by the undefeated Austin Bashi coming off the Contender Series. Chris Curtis versus Roman Kopylov. Easy. Quick and nice and easy. Roman Kopylov buy whatever he wants. Chris Curtis could win, but Chris Curtis is absolute buns. On to the next one. Cesar Almeida versus Abdul Razak Al Hassan. Almeida is supposed to be the guy that came to the UFC. Oh, I beat Pereira. But he hasn't been looking too good. He looks alright. His last fight, he should have lost. If I'm not mistaken, his last fight, he fought against Ihor lower in the card. I poked him like 4 times. It was disgusting. He should have lost that fight. He's one of those. So just because of that, we locking in Abdul. Abdul absolutely smokes and destroys him. But if it stays on the feet, then Caesar is a kickboxer, so he'll probably win. But we're locking Abdul. All right, Ponzinibbio versus Harris. Nice and simple. We're gonna knock and lock in Ponzinibbio. Harris could eat a hairy dick. All right, let's go to the next one. Mackenzie Buns versus Amanda Ribas. The main event of the evening. I want to keep it real simple. This is a rematch. I think Mackenzie won the first one. I believe. Oh no, judging from the odds, Amanda won the first one. But we're gonna go with Mackenzie Buns for the win. I feel like she's been working on her grappling and she's coming more into everything as a fighter and coming more into the groove. That's every fight. Prediction. We're locking your parlays. Put your money in. Bet the house. Good luck. Hope you enjoy the card. I hope the fights are not absolutely trash and they're somewhat good. Have a great night, guys.